Um, I welcome you all to our orientation. Today, Mr. Gilbert will take us through how to create footer of a website, or let's say of a web page. So I'll hand over to Mr. Gilbert to continue with us. Mr. Gilbert, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I will want you to take us through how to create a footer for a website. And I can see that already you have already entered the code for the basic web page, or let's say basic code for a web page. So in the body, you are going to demonstrate how to go about it in the body. And I know you'll be doing a little CSS in the head tag. So please, over to you. We are now listening to you.
Okay. Once again, good evening.
Good evening.
I would like to display a little bit of a footer of a web page.
Okay.
And mostly a web page footer contains a link and maybe a year, copyright year, and a little bit of few information, maybe a contact about the page and the rest. So I'll try my best to make a minimal or maybe a unique one for us to use. So I'd like to start. I'll start by creating a new page. Please, I'm using Dreamweaver. So maybe my editor will be different from yours. So I'll start by creating a new page. Go to new HTML, then create.
Good luck.
So I'll begin. In an HTML page, maybe we will have different forms of information, but maybe I'll try to represent them with colors so that we go straight to the footer. So I'll start by creating a division as a div tag. Div. Maybe this one will be, I'll give it an ID called maybe header. So this will represent my header. Then I'll create one for where the information will be, that's the body, div, and I'll call this one, I'll give this one an ID of maybe body, or maybe content.
I don't care. I have to see him.
And the last one, call me footer. But in an HTML, we have a footer tag that we can use footer to represent our footer. We have different forms, but you can use the div to represent. Okay. So a div is just a wrapper or a container that holds an information. So with this, we have nothing. It will display nothing in our web browser. So I would like to save it, then run it for us to see how it works. So file, then save as. Choose a destination, that's on my desktop. Then footer.html, then save. So now I can run my information. So this is a page. It contains nothing. Please sorry for. Okay, this is it. So this is it. It contains an empty page. So we can use our CSS or style to style this information so that we can get what we want. So I'll go to the head tag, then create my style. So this one is called internal CSS. We have internal, external, and then inline type of CSS. So this one is called the CSS internal. So I'll first call my Mr. Gon.
I'm listening to you. I'm watching you. I'm with you.
He's out.
No, I'm here. Let's move on. Let's move on. Can I ask a question?
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, you can ask.
Okay. In the body, why don't you put the 3 lines of quotes in open footer and closed footer?
Open footer.
And
Okay.
closed footer.
When you see a page, we have the header, which contains some links and other stuff, and we have where the main information goes. That's the body.
Okay.
Then we have the footer where the sometimes contact and the company link.
Okay.
So okay, I have to give an example of the footer so that you know what we are doing.
So let's move on. Let's move on. I hope you.
Let me show you. Let me try to show you a sample of a footer.
Okay. Okay.
That we'll be designing.
Okay. 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 Online learning. Okay, I'm watching you.
Those numbers support growth now with the related numbers and the confidential.
Your video is off.
Yeah.
I think your video is off.
I understand that most of this evidence is technically controversial, but I think you'll agree it's
Okay, yeah, I can see. Okay.
Okay. So
Are you showing
this
us
is a sample of a footer. Yeah, this is a sample of a footer starting from this gray background to the down here.
I can't see.
For the footer.
I can't see. Share your screen. Share your screen. I can't see what you're showing me. Share your screen. Share. Click on share screen.
Okay. Hope you can see it now.
It's not coming over.
Mr. Kon.
Yes, your screen is not showing. Like.
Okay.
I can see the what do you call
Dreamweaver.
it? Yes, I can see Dreamweaver. I can't see the example you are showing me.
Okay. I shared only the Dreamweaver. That's why. Unless I stop it and do it again.
Okay. So you move on. All I want to know is if you save the page, I have to see your design. That's all. You move on.
Mr. Kon, I'm new share. I'm coming.
Okay.
So, okay, Mr. Kon. Mr. Kon.
Yes.
Can you see my browser?
I cannot see the footer. So this is the footer.
Okay. Yeah, starting from the gray background to the
I want them to do the same thing. It's a nice footer.
This.
It's a nice footer. And I like the footer and I like the menu bar. I like the menu bar. You do the same thing for us. I like the footer and I like the menu bar. Okay, now let's move on. Now let's see the code. Let's move on.
This one is what I was referring to the header. Then this one to refer to the footer.
Okay. Okay.
What is in between is the body or the content. What I was referring.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just use colors to represent my header. then colors to represent my body. Then I'll design the footer to
Okay,
avoid waste of time.
let me ask somebody. Yabua, welcome. Yabua, welcome. Someone has joined us. It's called Yabua. Yabua, welcome.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Yabua, can you hear me? Yabua, I have to start video.
I think his network is not good.
No, it is good. It is good. Yabua is on. Safo, are you back? Safo, are you back? Safo.
Back, the network.
Okay, I can hear you. Safo
I
is
am
back.
back, please.
Okay, Yabua will start video later.
Do you hear me?
I can hear you.
Do you hear
Yabua
me?
will start video later. Yabua, can you hear me?
Do you,
For Safo, I can hear you. Yabua, can you hear me?
I'm now back. The network.
Was bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The network. The net.
Oh, okay. Okay.
However,
Okay, we hear you. Yabua Emmanuel is on the line. He's not talking, so I have to remove him from the group. So
I think it's from his
you
network.
want to remove Yabua. Once removed, Yabua will not be able to rejoin the meeting. Yes. Yabua, can you hear me? Okay. I don't want him to join us, so I'll remove him. Then when he come back, he will not see us. Okay, no. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue.
Okay. So as I was saying, I'll use colors to represent my header.
Okay,
And another color for the body.
Hold on, I have successfully removed Yabua. So let's move on.
Okay.
Now I've seen the
Then
design.
I'll design the footer.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you can talk.
Is that this is the footer and this is the header. The header can be the menu bar,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
The
This is
part
what I'm
that
referring
contains
to
the
there
links.
as a header.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's visit.
So I'll use colors to represent them.
Okay. Okay. Now let's visit the
Okay.
code and continue fast. We are doing the footer.
Hope you can see the codes.
Now show your screen again. It is showing the web page you showed us.
Okay.
You click on share screen. Okay, now you can see
is the
the
code
code now.
now.
Yes. So let's move on. Let's
Okay.
move on.
So we move back to our style.
Okay.
Then we call the ID with the ID header.
Okay.
So in CSS, we use the hash sign to represent ID, then header,
Okay.
then the semicolon, curly bracket, then we give it our styles that we want.
Okay.
So maybe with the header, we can give it a width of maybe 100%. Then we give it a color, a background color. A background color, maybe let's take black. And a height of maybe 10 pixels. So I can save it, then move to my browser.
The file is already saved, right?
Yeah,
Okay, now let's see your browser, how it will appear.
my browser, then refresh. So basically, this is what I've done.
Okay.
This is it.
Can you show us the
So I
footer?
can.
Where is the footer? The
That's
black.
not the footer.
Okay.
Is that the black
The
how
black under
they
under
call it, the
is it?
black spaces there?
Um,
The one at the top and the one down. Is it that one?
Let's see your web page again. Let's see your web page again.
this is the header.
Now let's see the this is the header. Okay, and
Yeah.
this one, where's the footer?
For now, we are doing it step by step.
Okay, let's
From
move.
the header, then the content, then
So you are now
you go to
working
the
on the
footer.
header, right?
Yeah, I'm just using colors to represent them.
Okay, move
You
on.
don't take my time.
Okay, move on. Now let's go to the code.
Okay. So I can decide to increase the height to maybe 50. Then maybe I'll call my content for the body. Then also I'll give it a width of 100%. Then height of maybe 400 pixel. Then I'll give it a color, a background color of maybe gray. So I also save it, move to the browser, refresh. So let's take this gray background as our body. So we are now moving to our footer.
Okay.
Okay. So let's start our footer. Okay, for now, within our footer,
Can I ask a question?
you can ask.
I can see that the header is the part that will contain the links. The content
Yeah.
the part that will show the body, all the things in the web page. And then the footer is the one that will show contact, links, and few information. So I've not gotten to the understanding of what we are doing. We are just dividing the web page into three parts for us to know the main part as the header, the body, and
Yeah.
the footer. Thank you very much. It's well understood. We can move on.
Okay.
Safo, are you getting it?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Okay, now let's move on. Trina.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
So
Yeah. It's
in
quite
the footer,
unfortunate.
I'll give it a width of maybe 100%. Then with the height, since we don't know the amount of information that will contain, so we can choose to make it auto. So it will adjust based on the information within the content.
Okay.
Then give it a padding of 10 pixels.
Okay.
So I would like to save, then reload my browser. Because I didn't give it a color, so you can see nothing from here. So let me give it a background color. Back. Save.
Okay, we can see you.
Mr. Gon.
Come to the code. The code.
Okay.
Come to the code. Okay, come to the code. Good. You can now see it well.
Okay. Mr. Akon.
Yes, I'm following you.
Okay.
I'm following.
Now, so this is the footer that I created. The footer. So then maybe you can choose or decide to divide of columns that we want. So with this sample, it's contains about 4 columns. So we can choose to make body. Then we start our
We are all on the same. Remember?
so maybe I can decide to divide it into 3. So this is my first division. So I can choose to give it ID, maybe first.
ID first.
And another division with an ID second. Then Mr. Gon,
I'm watching. You are dividing the footer into 3 parts.
yeah. So one can contain maybe address, and other one may contain links.
Okay.
So the
And the third one.
ID. So within the first one, you can choose to give it an address. Then the address. Then I can give it a paragraph.
Okay.
I can choose a paragraph for a label.
Let it be a full screen.
And maybe
make your screen
contact.
full screen. Okay, move on, move on. It's okay. Move on. To contact.
So, contact.
Okay.
Then maybe location. Paragraph tag. Then location. Maybe then another paragraph tag. Email. And at gmail.com. So, and maybe last one to be the website of the
hey.
Okay. So this one will be for the first one. Then for the second one, maybe it will contain a few links. So maybe you have a header, 3 tag. Then let's take that one to be maybe about, or maybe the various links. So let me clean it and make it a paragraph tag. So paragraph, maybe the home page, the home, about page, about us page, maybe gallery, then contact. This one for the second, and the third one maybe will be contain a contact form. So I may have a paragraph which will take maybe name, with an input with a type of text. And maybe email, the form input with a type of an email. And maybe a text area. So message. With a text area. Then I can save our work, then move to okay. So I'll reload. It contains the information, but since we have a black background, so we can't see unless we change our style. We give it a color, maybe
white, so that it will appear in the
white.
black. Give it white.
Yeah. Save.
So you go to the CSS and apply color to the part of the. You give the color in the CSS.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have this for maybe the first one. So so within this, maybe I like to include a last footer, maybe div, and this one will maybe contain a link.
Okay.
Sorry.
At the end, will you float them?
I'll try my possible best
and see
to
whether
make
I
it
can
look
float.
nice. So with the div float. I know. I don't think so.
Okay, let's move on.
So I'll include a link, maybe a copyright, maybe 2020. Then maybe I'll include the company's name. So anchor tag with a reference of maybe nothing, leading to nothing, then maybe not 3.
Something else, bro.
Okay. So I would like to save it. Move to the browser, then refresh. So I think we have all what we need for the footer. So it's allowed for us to style it in the way that we want, to suit what we want. So let's start with
Okay, I want to end the first video
these
here.
first ones.
Are you
These
listening?
ones.
What are you going to do right now?
Okay. I'm about to style this information.
Okay, before you style, let me save it first. Let me save it, and then let me see.